Hello everyone. Today we will see how an article is written. First of all, what is an article? Article is a composition for a wide audience. It majorly presents facts and figures, data, existing situations than presenting personal views, thoughts, or opinions. Now, what does this mean? This means that an article presents the present situation or the existing situation along with so many facts, research reports, data, statistics, but it hardly has any inclusion of personal views, thoughts, or opinions of the one who writes an article. Broadly speaking, it is detailed information and its analysis presented for the readers. What a good article must have? Let's see. First of all, accuracy of facts included. Now, this is a very important point in an article writing. The base of an article are these logic facts, and so they must be accurate. Next is the clarity of the purpose. Why such information through article on the basis of facts and data are presented for the readers, that purpose should be clear. Another important point is the use of relevant vocabulary. While writing an article, following points must be taken in account. First of all, the language used. Language used is formal. It is a formal composition and the language used is formal. Follow coda. Now you know what is coda, but in the case of article, what is it? I will tell you. Collection of data, facts, the prevailing situations. O is organizing or ordering them. D stands for drafting of these facts and data into an article. E is editing, and R stands for rewriting the article. To make article impressive, direct questions can be included for the readers. This will help you or the one who writes the article to put that idea in the brains of the readers. Article is not interactive because audience are not present physically. That is the reason first person and second person personal pronouns like I, you are not used. Like according to my opinion, or I think that, I would tell you. So these words are not used. However, we, the pronoun, can be used. It may be used to convey the sense of entire society, community, or mankind, that too in the concluding part of the article. Next is avoid using slogans or general quotes. But if you're using some quotes, they need to be justified. For example, if you say that people are facing a lot of problems because of the deforestation, and you write a quote about something like each one plant one. Now this is a simple slogan, and simply you cannot write it and move on to some other thing. You have to justify this by giving some facts, why it is necessary or how it will impact this. This is how we include quotes or the slogans in an article. Refrain from giving personal opinions, thoughts, or views, as facts and figures, data, statistics are included to give readers enough matter to ponder and form their own opinion about the idea taken in the article. Another very important thing is the use of emotive language. I have already explained to you in my last video the three modes of persuasion. They are ethos, pathos, and logos. If you remember, logos is the one which appeals to the logical mind. That is, for this kind of persuasion, in this mode, we use a lot of logical things, facts, describing the present situation, its impact, which can be seen by people. This all falls under logos. So in an article, we majorly use logos mode of persuasion. I hope it is clear. Let's move on to the format of writing an article. We start the article with the heading, which is written at the center of the page. It must be catchy and should clearly indicate the main idea of the problem or the topic taken for the article. Next line has the name of the writer. So it is by and followed by the name. That's it. Remember, this heading that you write, you don't have to put a line under it, or you don't have to write all the words in capitals, never put it in the inverted commas. These are the simple mistakes that students do. Keep in mind that it has to be simply written, followed by the name of the writer of the article. Now we move on to the para 1. The first paragraph is introduction. This paragraph is small and it presents the purpose or main idea of the topic. Second paragraph includes present situation, supported by facts and figures, data, survey, research reports, and so on. The third paragraph is where the outcome or consequences of the issue are analyzed, whether the impact is good or bad, advantageous or not, and so on. The fourth paragraph, here action for improvement or continuation are written. Remedies, measures, arguments for or against the situation are included in this paragraph. Para 5 is the concluding paragraph. The main idea of the topic given is summarized here with thoughtful reasoning. It should have a reason and it should be thought-provoking. End the article with a warning or an appeal. It's always good to end any composition at a positive note. Now let's see an example. The question is, by 2050, India will be amongst the countries which will face acute water shortage. You are highly alarmed and terrified of the future world without water. Write an article on Save Water, Are We Doing Enough? For a local daily in about 150 to 200 words. You are Mukul or Mahima. Now, very important is the clarity of the purpose. What is the purpose here? Here it is not the purpose that we have to write on Save Water, but are we doing enough? Through this, we have to present our argument supported by facts, reports, prevailing situations that should make the readers think that what all is done to save water, is it enough? So, before writing any composition, you must be very clear with the main idea or the topic. Okay, so let's proceed. We start with writing the heading. You can see that I have written it at the center, Save Water, Are We Doing Enough? By Mukul. Now I will read out. This is a very, very basic article. Okay, you can come up with your own ideas, include certain things, and make it more impressive. Water is the basic requirement of life. One can survive without food, but not water. People are aware of this fact. They are trying to save water, but the question is, are we doing enough? See, here we have used a direct question. The fact is, people do talk about saving water. They know about its importance, but do not take it seriously enough to make a remarkable impact. People do not waste water, but they do not use it wisely. Leaking taps, for example, waste a lot of water. Water is wasted during rains. People know about rainwater harvesting, but only 10% of people harvest rainwater for future use. The outcome is that enough water is not saved. Many areas of our country suffer water scarcity in summers. A report says that by 2050, India will be amongst the countries which will face acute water shortage. It is very important to take certain measures to check this deteriorating situation. Water should be used judiciously. Efforts should be made to collect and store rainwater through rainwater harvesting. At homes, at individual level, people must recycle water as far as possible. Small steps like watering plants with water used to wash vegetables or pulses, using detergent water after washing clothes for mopping, etc., can be of great help. Prevailing situation must be taken as a wake-up call. We must get ready and act now before it is too late. Saving water is equivalent to saving life. This is a very simple article. You can see that the first paragraph presents the main idea, that is, save water, are we doing enough? The second para presents the present situation based on the facts or the reports or the data. The next paragraph talks about the impact. What is the impact of this situation? The next paragraph, that is fourth paragraph, comes out with measures, remedies, actions to be taken. And the last para is conclusion. I hope it will help you to write a good article. Happy learning.